I've been to visit one group that helps children facing life-changing brain injuries and illnesses.
It was one Good Friday. She was playing with her brother in the bath, everything was fine, and within 5 minutes she was unconscious.
Coco was just 6 years old and was suffering a stroke.
When we first arrived at A&E, there was a big team of doctors ready to work on her. And I remember at that point thinking, this is not good. And that's when I was told that they'd found this big bleed on her brain.
Coco needed emergency surgery to release the pressure on her brain.
We had to sign the consent forms that advise us that she was likely to die.
Coco did survive surgery and was put in an induced coma for a week. Coco's stroke was caused by arteriovenous malformation, a tangle of arteries and veins in the brain.
She wasn't waking up. And that was almost as difficult as being told she was likely to die. But then she smiled. And from there, she just gradually got better.
3 months after Coco's stroke, she came here to the Children's Trust in Surrey, a leading charity specialising in helping children with brain injuries.
What toys do you think we're going to get?
Here, individual children receive tailor-made rehabilitation programmes, including speech and language therapy, and just in there, a bit of play therapy.
Which is run by the Leisure and Activities Coordinator, who is fully funded by Children in Need.
Hiya, Coco. Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Coming here, therapists were very positive about everything. So for the physio, her goal was to walk again, which she did after 5 months, which was an amazing moment.
Girl, look at you.
That's really pretty, isn't it? There.
Another one.
Another one? Okay. I mean, going from not being able to do anything apart from lift her head to this, it's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
How rewarding is it for you, Karen, to work with children like Coco and see the development?
We have children that come in which are very not mobile and are very more on their beds and need a lot of input, to being able to start to walk. Seeing that progression is amazing.
I'm doing some colouring.
Are you?
The Children's Trust provides opportunities for children who have a brain injury or neurodisability which has been caused by accident or illness. In the last year, we've supported 900 children and their families.
The brain tumour that she had, it paralysed her down one side of her body. Wish she could only just sit up when we come here. Now she can crawl. At one point we were told she might not ever walk and she might have a completely different outcome to what she's got, and yeah, it's the best feeling in the world.
Fundraising is obviously challenging. Without that, we wouldn't be able to provide vital therapies that the children receive here.
It's really inspirational to come here and see firsthand what great causes your money is going towards, and to meet parents and children like Coco who are being helped. Your money can help lots of other projects and children right across the UK, so please keep giving what you can. Thank you.
Well done, Coco.
Oh, we love Coco.
Amazing. OK, now, last year, Alex visited the London Centre for Children with Cerebral Palsy, which helps support children with the condition and their families, like Andy and his mum, Aphrodite. Welcome to the show.
Hello, both.
Hi.
Well, it's
Hi.
great to see you. A whole year has passed, and Andy, you have grown so much.
And your
since I saw
ears
you
are
last.
enormous now.
So when I saw you last, Aphrodite, the focus was very much on improving Andy's balance and his walking, and then you had a fundraiser, didn't you, to help with that?
Yes, so Andy's been given the OK to have a life-changing operation at Great Ormond Street. Unfortunately, it's not completely funded by the NHS, so we've been fundraising for Andy. Really fantastic community support, and the school that Andy attends have recently fundraised over £19,000.
Oh gosh, that's a big total.
Andy, you're amazing, and we're enjoying waving at each other here, which is really good fun. But I know you also you like ears, you like waving, and you also like dressing up, don't you? There's an amazing photograph that we've seen of you as the world-famous Luigi.
That's great.
And your brother was your brother Christopher was Mario, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Ah, look at
So
that.
you're Luigi, and you met Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What did you say to Spider-Man?
Hello.
It's a good start. It's a really good start.
When did you shave off the moustache, Andy?
A few years later.
Oh, a few years later. And how important, Aphrodite, is the children in need money for Andy, you know, and the way he's been cared for?
So Andy attends a centre, as you know, and Children in Need give the centre a grant, which goes towards funding the sessions that Andy goes to and the professionals and the specialists that help teach him how to do everyday things like walking, sitting.
Well, thank you so much, Aphrodite and Andy.
It's lovely
Thank
to see you both
Thank
again.
you for being
and
here.
good luck with the operation. That was Dad and brother there. Now, while Team Rickshaw have been racking up the miles on the road, we'd like to thank everyone who's taken a spin on our virtual rickshaw.
Yes,
Good
that
effort.
includes you, Harry de Grucci. Well done to you. Harry has cycled over 3 miles and raised more than £2,000 for children in need. So, well done, Harry.
And then there's Lauren Doyle. Now, Lauren's bike broke down, so she set up her exercise bike in the front garden and then cycled 65 miles, raising £193 in the process. Brilliant. Thank you, Lauren.
So thank you to everyone who's got on their bikes, and together you've ridden more than 38,000 miles
Extraordinary.
and raised over £30,000 for children in need.
Well done, and thank you all.
OK, so Team Rickshaw are due to cross the finish line at 8:45 tonight, so not long to complete their 500-mile ride to the Clyde. One last push, guys.
You can do it. Now, Matt's just sent us this final update on their progress from the road to the finish line.
Hi, Al. Hi, Greg. We are in touching distance of the finish. Oh, my word. I cannot actually believe I'm saying it, but we are. What a week it's been. Let's start with highlights. Shauna, I'll wait for you. Look like Lady Muck in the back there. Highlights. Go on.
Definitely going through the borders.
Right.
And going through Hoyt, because nobody really knows where it is.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Saba, highlight for you.
Being out on the road with my idol. We've had fun times, and we've learned a lot of things about each other.
We have,
Yeah.
which you're going to keep to yourself, aren't you?
Yeah.
Good stuff. OK, and Ben?
Just being with the best people and making the best memories.
Yeah. Well said. Greg?
Yeah, it's getting to know the whole rickshaw team and all their stories and being there for like family to them.
Yeah, and Liv?
Yeah, I completely agree as well, but also the support that we've got from all the crowds of people have been really special. It's been amazing.
Luke, we cycled out of the One Show studio last Thursday. The finish line is up ahead. Yeah. Can you believe it?
No, there has been a few tough days where, you know, day 6 and we'll be cycling up the hills in the Lake District, but, you know, as you just said, we've gotten here to Glasgow, and that's thanks to, you know, the camaraderie and the team spirit that we all have. We bond so well, and that's helped us get to this point now.
Yeah, do you know what? That is the key, the team spirit here. This lot have left nothing back there in the 490-odd miles that they have achieved, and it has been brutal at times, but you know what? They've all found the strength to do this because of the support from children in need, each and every one of them. And if you have donated in the past, mark my words, you've been a big part of what you see here. Because the thing is, you don't need to be a kidney specialist, you don't need to be a bereavement counsellor or a doctor of science. All you have to do is help to provide that expert care. And then this happens. And each and every one of them cannot wait to see how many children they are going to help. When they stand there underneath the total, they will know what a difference that money is going to make to the children who are now in the same position that they used to be in. And so, do you know what? Let's make it a brilliant total. Let's make it the total that they absolutely deserve. And if you have already donated, then a huge thank you from all of us. If you've come out on the road and supported, thank you, thank you, thank you. But if you haven't had chance yet to show your admiration and your respect, then there is still time, because we're not going to get that total until 10 to 9 tonight. And I hope that you watch and see how big the total is. But from all of us here, for now, we're going to enjoy the last few miles, aren't we? Yeah? Come on, let's do this, team. Let's take the rickshaw home!
Yeah! They're going to do it! So, that is almost it for tonight's show.